Evening everyone, and as you can see, just doing my civic duty as Granite Roots Gamer. We had some good fights, our first Moss run of 2025 as a guild, and it was a very fun and interesting night. We ended up sidecarring with New Guild for a while, a lot of good fights there as well. Here we're just going to sneak in with some good porting tactics to defeat an enemy that outnumbers us. We have about 6 or 7 peeps in our squad. They got about a few more, maybe 8 or 10, and we'll see how this plays out. You can see drop the bubble drop right away, helps us generate some downs, and I just keep becoming more and more of a fan just because of a lot of the boons and boon ball strats that a lot of squads do. It just helps even the playing field, although I do love running a Scourge healer. I stick with the Spellbreaker right now for that. Eventually I'm going to do some spotlights on some of the other healers, like look at all the downs there, and they have more people showing up, such as Tempest and such. Now we're just going to clean this up. There's a little bit of rabble floating around. We're going to finish off, but again we were outnumbered, and I think we did really well with that. So here's something. Willbender, here's my pet peeve. They have way more mobility than a thief. They're heavy armored, and look at all the boons this guy's going to generate. The only thing they're missing is stealth. I mean, really, nothing should be more mobile than a thief. It's one of the squishiest classes. So that's my soapbox about Willbenders needing to be adjusted a little bit, or maybe buff the thief, which I know nobody wants, and honestly I'd have to say it would be a bit unfair, but maybe give us some more boons. This is interesting. This fight is the same crew. We surprised each other. We didn't even know they were there. I don't know if they knew we were there. And we're about evenly matched here. And so of course I dropped the bubble, and then my other guildmate dropped his other bubble, so that was kind of nice. And you're going to watch these guys go down relatively quick. Again, just when you can strip the boons and have reflex on there at the same time, it's a great combo. And they're done. Okay. We're a little bit late to this drop, but I want to keep this in here because we did help clean up, but this tactic is great. We're going to drop a port down here, then our commander is going to drop it up on the top, and we're going to drop right down on him because, as you know, gamers never look up. So it's a really good strategy, and a couple seconds that's going to open. And then Billy Bob's your uncle. I'm going to go through right now. Yep, there it is. And Leroy Jenkins time. They're mostly down, so we just kind of did cleanup, but I have a special treat for you guys. We saw a movie character star tonight. You can see him about 2 seconds coming across my screen. There he goes, Corbin Dallas. Can anybody tell me what movie he's in? Leave it in the comments if you know. This was an interesting fight. We, as our squad, went after, as you can see, we have 6 people, and we're outnumbered by Magi in this camp, and we do very well in the initial onslaught, even though we're like at least doubly outnumbered. We're going to retreat back and regroup back behind this little teepee structure, and as we're holding out, it's going to be epic because New, who has more people in their squad, is going to come behind us and finish them off as we start generating downs and really smash into them like a hammer. So it's a really fun fight right here. Okay, and if you watch my mini-map, see that pink tag behind us? We have a couple randos trickling in, but you're going to see the pink tag catching up. Magi's pushing in. I don't know if they see them behind us, but if they do, it's too late. See, we start generating downs, and here they come, smashing right into them. Watch this action. And now, I feel like I'm in that movie Sixth Sense. I see dead people. Another Bruce Willis movie. Of course, I kind of gave away the first one. This one was interesting. We were chasing these guys back and forth. They went up like they went camp. They bailed back down. We're stacking. We're moving under Massive Viz. And what I'm kind of bummed about is, watch I try to pull with staff 4, does not work on stuff like this. I mean, I've tried to pull people off keep walls and such, that doesn't work. So we're just going to push right up through. I'm going to drop the bubble right here, and then we're going to have a second bubble above it. And overlap, there it goes up, overlapping bubbles, dynamite. So we just generated a trail of tears for these guys losing their boons. And of course, cleanup time. Alright, there, a second sighting, Corbin Dallas. Right, leading the charge. Defender of space. And yes, you see, I saw Corbin Dallas. Last fight of the night was a good one. I think we're about equally numbered maybe, because we had new with us. We were kind of sidecarring them again. 6 in our squad, and they had probably maybe 20-ish. And these guys had about 25 to 30. And this is the kind of stuff we like to do at Moss. Moss is also recruiting. If you have a good attitude and you want to be in a guild that doesn't run from fights and is willing to try all kinds of different tactics and to win fights. We also have great roamers you can learn from, good supports, all around good peeps. You know, feel free to message us in game, and you know, we'd be happy to have you on the team if you want to contribute. You know, can run what you like, but there are times we try to run certain builds for certain comps. Our commander is definitely flexible, good to run with. Definitely very patient. As you can see, I squirrel off and on, but that is kind of what he's working on, is reeling me in to be more cohesive. And if this video is a benefit to you, say you're roaming and want to learn more, I have a whole host of roaming videos on my channel you can check out. So if this is a benefit to you, you can like and subscribe and ring that bell and see if this guild might be a good fit for you. We do use Discord, it helps with callouts, because communication is really what wins the fights, because you need to do a lot with positioning and even certain timing of skills, and our group tends to be very dynamic too with mobility, which can be challenging at first. Once you get used to how the commander calls it out, it tends to get more cohesive and more natural. So a great run for our first run as a guild for 2025. Hopefully you enjoyed this and was a benefit, and have a most not only excellent night, but a most excellent year.